I'm just so excited to know that you can do whatever you want to do in life if you believe it and you accept it as already done. Live in the now as if it's already done. Believe and live in the now. It's like it's already done. You already know it's going to happen. You already know, like right now in this moment, that your dreams are going to come true, or whatever you're working on, or whatever you want to do in life. Know that you already have it right now, and live in that space, in that moment, and be willing to take the action. Taking the action is the key, and not enough people talk about that. Be willing to take the action and walk through the fire of the emotions and stuff and the fear with faith, and then you'll come out the other end no matter what. That's my pep talk. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to my channel and never give up. Never give up. And it's okay to, struggle and feel like a loser sometimes. That's life. But you're not. You're not. That's a lie. We are all have more power than we even know, because no one ever teaches you that. They don't even want to teach us that. They just want us to be a cog in the machine, They don't even want everyone to know exactly what their real potential is, because if they did, they would teach young kids in school like how amazing and magical life could be with the power of the law of attraction, that kind of stuff, visualizing. Why don't they start training young kids that in school? It's crazy, and they don't, because thousands and thousands of years ago, the only way you had access to that information was the mystery schools. And it was kept from the majority of the people, because the majority of the people were. But you don't have to be stuck there if you don't want to be. That's the thing. You have to figure that out through other means, through YouTube or books, reading books, and the power of the law of attraction and the power of the subconscious mind. It's scary, but it's also exciting at the same time to know that your life is wide open in front of you, and you can literally choose, just like a video game. Choose your player, choose what you want to do, choose your actions, make your choices, do what you want, visualize in your mind, meditate, think about it, have faith, believe it, accept it as already done. Live in that space, because all we have is right now. So you live in the right now, and that's it, And then as time goes and you're moving forward, you're in that space, you will walk into it, and it will happen. It will literally happen in your life. Now, I've seen it happen. I've had it happen to me a few times. Even just the fact that I got to do a scene in front of Jerry Seinfeld, and he said, "Evan, I really enjoyed both of your performances. That was so great." Oh man, he's like, "Evan, I really enjoyed that." He's like, "You left it all on the field. That was so good." He's like, "Man, I did a scene on Unfrosted for Jerry Seinfeld as JFK for the crew to help him with, so they had a shot there that they could use in post-production editing, because it was an intercut
Yo, thanks. That was
between two scenes. JFK was on TV giving the speech for like the Cuban Missile Crisis mock-up. to have to do with Pop-Tarts. And they gave it to Bill Burr, and he did great. He did good, and the trailer's out right now, and he's gonna be really funny, you know. So they made a good choice. Obviously, Bill Burr is awesome. It's gonna draw people to watch it because he's got tons of fans. But just the fact that they let me do it on the day of shooting, and it's not even that they let me. Actually, one of my friends who's a stand-in is who really let me, because they asked him to do it. They asked Jerry Seinfeld stand-in to do it first, and he said, I think Evan should do it, because he didn't want to do it at the time. He just felt like being giving to me for some reason. So I actually owe him. His name's Andrew. He's the main reason I got to do it. And just the fact that they were going to ask, you know, stand-in to do it. And ended up getting a standing ovation from everybody. The whole crew was clapping and yelling. They said it was brilliant. They said, good job. They said the only thing that's next is they just cut you a check and you're in the movie. Just all kinds of stuff. And someone said that, you know, I have what it takes. I nailed it. I got every compliment in the book from the whole crew, from the producer, and from Jerry Seinfeld. But, you know, there was no way I was actually going to get cast. But I did it. They used it through their whole post-production and editing, you know, so they had it there to work with. They worked around it, and then they did reshoots last spring. And now the movie's finally coming out another year later. They've been editing for the last year and a half. That's crazy. But I'm just taking that as a total win and a total success. It just means it's happening. All right, thanks everyone.